All right.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what's up.
okay. Um, Welcome to the Geek Pulse Live Geekend Hangout, movie hangout. We do this every week. So if you're watching, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna be bullshitting about our week, and then I've got some leftover movie questions from the TikTok Live I do on Friday nights. If you want to ever check that out, go to TikTok with Movies with Nerdy Dustin 2.0. Yeah, so Noah, start us off. Tell me about your week.
And for those of you that normally join us, you're not stuck in a time vortex. Yes, it is right at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Typically, we do these things 7 p.m. ish. However, we wanted to give you that great content. We didn't want the opportunity to slip on by, so we just cranked the dial back or forward or whatever, however time works. I don't know. So that's what we're doing. So far, it's been a great weekend for me. I'm going to talk about the movies I saw, the TV shows I watched, and maybe even show some really cool finds at some of the thrift store adventures. One is this shirt, and I typically don't purchase this type of shirt because I don't know if it's going to be offensive or not. I don't think it's offensive. It doesn't have anything on it, but I'll let you be the judge because I think it's hilarious. I'm very curious, Nerdy Dustin, if you get this reference immediately. If not, I'll explain it. All right, you ready?
Oh,
And look, he's got the Kool-Aid Man in his glasses.
I mean that's super offensive, but not. I don't know. I guess it was so long ago. Most people
It's
don't even know what that is. Um,
They don't. But when I was rifling through all the T-shirts at a Goodwill and I saw this, I'm like, I cannot buy. I cannot not buy it.
yeah,
Double negative. Cannot not buy it. And it's hilarious. It's not my going out to get grocery shirt per se, but it might be.
I mean, I wouldn't wear that to church if I went to
I
church.
would. I might wear it to a Kool-Aid festival too, just to see.
If you don't know, Jim Jones was a cult leader that murdered his entire group of people by poisoning their Kool Aid. Um,
That's where the phrase "Hey, don't drink the Kool-Aid" or "You've drunk the Kool-Aid" comes from. And it was
exactly.
down in South America. Very fascinating. A lot of great documentaries about this man. So, it ties into movies and stuff. I'm never not watching documentaries.
Yeah, there's actually it's been in development hell. There's a well, it's not a documentary, it's a biography movie about Jim Jones that at one point Leo was attached to play Jim Jones, and then Joseph Gordon-Levitt was attached to play Jim Jones. I don't know what's happening to that movie, but it's an interesting story, and I'd love to see it on the big screen. Um,
I would
if
too.
done
Great.
right.
Either actor would be phenomenal. I'm gonna throw an oddball one out there. Let's throw Rainn Wilson in the mix.
I, I could see Rainn Wilson playing one of the cult members. I don't know if I no. I don't even see Leo playing Jim Jones. Maybe Gordon, but I don't know. I
Danny
don't know.
McBride.
No, because this needs to not be a comedy. And even if he was trying to be serious, I would still think it was a comedy.
He looks just like Jim Jones. Sorry, Danny. Sorry, Danny. Speaking of Danny McBride, man, when are we gonna get some Righteous Gemstone season 3?
June comes out in June. I don't know when we're
But
gonna get
what
a
day in
trailer.
June? There's no trailer. I cannot wait to react to the trailer when it comes out.
You know, so there's a lot of stuff going on at HBO Max. So there's a lot of stuff on the back end. I wouldn't be surprised if Righteous Gemstone didn't actually come out in June.
Yeah,
Um,
me
it
too.
either
That's what I was
got
thinking.
pushed, or I've never actually looked at the numbers, but the way David Zaslav works, I could see Righteous Gemstones being shelved.
That's why I was worried about because they, like you said, they took the studio down here in Charleston. And they stripped all the stuff out of it. It might be over.
Now, typically, when a studio is bought out or a new person becomes head of the studio, every movie and TV show that the former head of the studio had in production or had already finished and was ready to release usually gets thrown away. I know that's fucking crazy, but that's just the way the studios work.
Batgirl. Batgirl movie.
Yeah, that's a prime example. But that stuff happens all the time. That's nothing new for David Zaslav. Warner Brothers, Paramount, Columbia, they've done it for years. There are thousands of movies that we will never see or never saw the light of day because the head of a studio got swapped out for someone else.
But I don't give two shits about those movies because I'm not in them.
That's true. Yeah, it's
We're both in
depressing when
season
you're in
3.
something and it doesn't see the light of day.
It'll come out. I just think the reason I got worried. Remember, did you watch all the trailers for when they did? Hey, it's going to be Max in May. I was like, this would be a perfect opportunity to drop a Roger Simpson trailer. However, I think it's going to premiere the episode like in one of the Austin Film Festivals or something like that.
Yeah, not PAX. Or is it PAX West? I think it was
No,
PAX.
it's not
Yeah,
PAX.
I can't remember. Yeah, Danny and them traveled down or are traveling down to premiere the first episode. So it'll most likely come out. I can't imagine them because Max also needs content. So I don't know. David Zaslav just seems like I mean he fucking trashed Batgirl. It would have not only made its money back, it would have made money.
Yeah, it still could.
Well, here's the crazy thing. That movie starred Brendan Fraser, and he just had the best year of. People would have went just for that, right?
And they might now. They
also
might.
had, it also had Michael Keaton's Batman in it. So
Sure
I
did.
think shelving Batgirl, fucking stupid.
Until the Flash performs overly well, and they're like, okay, let's just stream it on a Max exclusive when the numbers are down, and then that'll boost up the numbers.
They could do that because Batgirl was technically supposed to be slated after Flash. So, yeah.
And it was originally a Max movie too, that and the Blue Beetle, but Blue Beetle's now getting a theatrical release. So, hey, it's a mix-up, strange mix-up. So we'll have to, I guess you just have to wait and see, but I'll be so sad if they, because it was such a crazy season. I can't even spoil it. But I'll tell you what, if they do shelve it, I will spoil everything. I will tell you beat for beat what that show's about. No, so but enough for that. Let me hop over to you, bud. What kind of nerdy entertainment type things have you been up to this last week and this weekend?
Well, as we know, Jensen's home now, so not a whole
Who's
lot.
that?
I did get a chance to see Evil Dead Rise. I did catch the Mandalorian season finale. And then I've caught a couple more episodes of season 7 of Fear the Walking Dead. I'm trying to finish the last 2 seasons of Fear the Walking Dead because season 8 comes out soon, and I want to be caught up. But besides that, those are the only 3 things I've really gotten to watch this week.
So, yay, nay? What did you think of Evil Dead Rise?
So if you go to my Letterboxd, you can check out my review. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll just say this. It definitely gave me everything I wanted in an Evil Dead movie. I'm going to be honest. I went into this pretty hyped, but also nervous because there's no Ash, right? What the what are we, now granted, the remake in 2013, I love that. I liked it a lot, and it didn't have Ash. But I don't know. I loved the hell out of this movie. I loved it. I loved all the throwbacks to the franchise. Alyssa Sutherland, she plays the mom.
So good.
Fuck, so good. She was so good in this movie. The one-liners she had, the creepiness.
Lily Sullivan is the Ash character too. She did a great job.
Yes.
Hey,
the kids. I don't know who. A couple of those kids are. They're newcomers. I don't know who they are, but they did fantastic for newcomers. The special effects were great. The story. I love the story. We get to see another one of the books. I guess I don't know if that's a spoiler or not.
That's the same book. It's not a new book.
Well, there's 3 books. That's not the same book.
It's the same. There's not 3 books.
There's 3 books, bud. Have you not seen Army of Darkness? There's 3 books.
All right, we'll have a debate on whether or not Army of Darkness is actual canon to the stories later on.
Well, okay. So even if it's not canon, how did the book get in a bank vault underground? Like, it makes sense that it's one of the 3 books, but regardless, the movie was fantastic. It was almost a perfect movie for me. It's out of all the Evil Deads, I think it might be my second favorite. Evil Dead 2 is still the best, but I think this is close. This is definitely close. So what's your takes on it?
Did you enjoy the Bruce Campbell cameo?
Hold on
Not
now.
Ash cameo. Did you enjoy the Bruce Campbell cameos?
Was he one of the guys in the picture?
No, he was the voice of the priest on the recording.
I did not know that. That is fantastic. That makes it better.
That's much better. That's Bruce, man.
Oh wow. I did not know that. Okay, so technically I guess he's in the movie.
He is in the movie. I
That's
knew he could
amazing.
not be. I knew he could not be. Yes, absolutely. He's in the movie. If you guys want to see my thoughts, definitely check out my video on the channel where I just broke down everything and spoiled all of it. So I did like a 10-minute review. But yes, I love Evil Dead Rise. I threw my praise of all the actors and actresses on Twitter. You know, a lot of them liked my comments, which made me feel real good. I don't know what it is about it, man. When an actor, what's up, Creed?
What's
When
up,
an
Creed?
actor just reacts to your tweets. Happened with Kevin Smith, man. Every time Kevin Smith reacts to anything I post online, I'm like, yes. But Evil Dead Rise, I liked how like mainstream audiences went. Like, so you had like teenagers, they're just looking for like a good time. You had a mix of just people that were needing to see a movie. Evil Dead is cool, Creed. And then you had like casual horror fans, like, you know what? I like Scream. So I'm gonna love Evil Dead Rise. And it just scared the absolute bull crap out of every single person in the audience, except for me, which I just need to go to a therapist or something. I'm like, this ain't scary at all. It's not even really gory. They didn't go too far. They went just far enough, in my opinion. It was so good. So good. So good.
Yeah,
The Mandalorian was good too. I liked, well, no, I was kind of a little bit underwhelmed. Grace Randolph couldn't handle the movie. I'm going to talk about that, Creed. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit because I
I'm
know how
gonna
you love.
I'm gonna guess there is an unrated version of this movie that is gonna come out because
Absolutely.
a lot of the scenes that were semi-graphic that could have been more graphic, I feel like they cut it out. But still, you still got some pretty gruesome stuff. The knife going into the dude's arm, like, well, I don't want to spoil stuff, but it is pretty gruesome in some spots. That ending, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Definitely go check out Noah's review. Go check out my review on Letterboxd. And yeah, have you seen the 2013 remake? We have, and I enjoy the hell out of that 2013 remake.
I do too.
Um, you know
I
what I
do too.
liked about it the most is it wasn't just them going camping in the woods. They actually had a purpose, and they were trying to get their friends off drugs, or the
Yeah.
one friend. So I really like that, and it was creepy. It was creepy as all hell. That blood rain is the coolest thing ever. So yeah, I enjoyed that one. I think we can both agree Army of Darkness is probably our least favorite.
Yeah, it is. It is.
It's it's pretty bad.
There's like 4 good scenes that I will just watch and like skip through. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, the Well Witch scene, love that scene.
Yes.
The scene where he just fucks up the words, love that scene. Yeah, there's just so many. It's a comedy. Army of Darkness is mostly a comedy. Yeah,
It is.
absolutely. So
Actually,
what Creed was?
the only scene I would technically think was kind of scary in that was the witch well. Because yeah, the prosthetics on that bitch is insane. But yeah, that's more of a comedy.
I wonder. I didn't stick to the credits because I knew there was not an in credit scene. I wonder if Ted Raimi did a cameo because as you know, a lot of the time, Sam Raimi's brother Ted, he was like Henrietta. He was in the He was in the Suits, like in Evil Dead 2. So he did a lot of. He's like the Sean Gunn to James Gunn in a lot
Yes.
of ways.
Yes.
So it's a great little analogy. I guess he's the Clint Howard to the Ron Howard.
Also, I just got 2 notifications that two people just started following me on Letterboxd. So I don't know if you're in the audience, but if you are,
Heck
thank you.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cross promotion.
Bruce Campbell was
done dirt. No, he produced that movie. He made tons of money off of that movie.
He was still a part of that. I mean, where would you have put him in the movie?
Unless we're saying that he was done dirty in Army of Darkness.
Oh, I mean, he's got like 5 roles in that movie, so I don't know. I
What's
mean,
enough about Evil Dead? Like we could talk about this all day long, and we could definitely, get deep dive into it. Hey, did you purchase any physical media like you always collect in the last little bit you can show off?
uh, yeah, it's all over my desk.
Just pick a couple out.
All right. Well, let's see. Elvis, the '68 comeback special.
Love it.
I picked up a couple of Goodwill finds: High Fidelity, Sucker Punch, Replacement Killers.
Sam Raimi is still talented. Yes, to answer your question,
this is the 2-disc special edition. I already own this, but I don't own the special edition. The special edition actually comes with like an hour of extra features. Picked up an underrated Jack Black movie, and then a lot of people were mad, right, this week. Big Lots had a huge movie sale, but it was for one day, and they didn't advertise it very well. So Big Lots did a thing: buy one movie and get 3 free. So got that.
Nice.
Okay. I just kind of picked up because they were free, so I just picked up movies I hadn't seen. That seemed interesting. I picked this up because it was free. And then I've seen this. It's all right.
I'm sorry. See, Thomas Howell's pretty good.
It's free. So, but yeah, a lot of people were pretty pissed because they found out about the deal on the 20th and it was on the 19th, and everyone was like, hey, I just went to Big Lots today and there's no deal because they did it for one day. So it was a bummer, but it was crazy. So all their movies that were $7 and under were $1.25 or no, $1.75, right?
That's a good deal.
So you bought 2 of those. So for $3, you ended up getting like 8 movies. So it was a crazy deal. But yeah.
Pretty good. Hey, Creed, real quick. I know you said anything that Jack Black does is great. If you've not followed him yet, Jablinski Games, that's his YouTube channel. And I just watched a video today. He fucking shaved it all off. You know that beautiful big ass beard? Gone. Long hair? Gone. In the video, he just shaves all of his beard off and all of his long ass hair earlier today.
You know what, Noah? Even with his his supporting roles, his cameos, I don't think there's a Jack Black movie out there I hate.
It's impossible.
Like, even his cameo in The Jackal, well, it's not really a cameo, it's more of a supporting role. I didn't hate. He's in Enemy of the State. Didn't hate that. Yeah.
I think he did it for a role, Creed. He did it for a role.
Hey, I've had to shave my face down to just a stash for a role, and it made me cry.
So, he looked in the mirror and just cried.
Noah, for season 3 of Righteous Gemstones, you had to shave off.
I was both bearded and beardless in season 3.
That's right. And I actually turned down season 3 initially because Tanya wanted my face cut off. I can't do it anymore. I can't.
So let me show you what I picked up. I picked up some things. So
let's do this.
And I'm going to see if you were into that. Hey, Dustin, did you think that Chris Pratt was good in the Mario movie? I think he was the most underrated part of the movie. He is great. Go ahead and answer that while I get this stuff ready.
No, he's great. I loved him. His voice never took me out of the film. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope they keep him as Mario.
First find.
Oh, wow.
For real. This is hard to find. And talk about a fucked up movie.
Wow. I have not watched that in years. That's a good find.
Goodwill find. The next find is specific to me and something I used to legitimately, back in the day where there was hardly any internet, you youngins out there, if you found some cool media, you either like bring people over to your house and show it. Like, hey, I've seen this movie. You got to come to my house and see it. Or you would share it around. And for me, it's The Dancing Outlaw. The Dancing Outlaw. All right,
I don't think I've heard of that.
So The Dancing Outlaw is one of the greatest documentaries of all time. So this has The Dancing Outlaw and The Dancing Outlaw 2. So it's set, hey, do you feel like owning such a despicable movie? Oh, me? This is amazing. This filmmaking. This is like one of the best made films. They teach this in film school. But The Dancing Outlaw was a guy in West Virginia, right? And he is crazy, drug riddled, nuts, is fucking crazier than a coon. And then, but he's also a beautifully gifted tap dancer. So this was a documentary that would share, like people in the '90s would share around, and then that documentary made its way to Tom Arnold. So in the sequel, Tom Arnold gets this guy, the real guy, to be on Roseanne, an episode of Roseanne. So when he goes to Hollywood, it's got John Goodman, it's got Tom Arnold, it's got Roseanne. It is legitimately one of the craziest things you'll ever see. It's beautiful. And then in the comedy vein, I picked this up because I do love Eddie Izzard, and this is
yes.
of the legitimately every special ever, but you can't buy this in America because it's a British import. So found
that means so that's region B.
That's
so
right.
Noah unfortunately cannot watch that.
Nope, but I can sure as heck collect it. So great.
Actually, you know what? You could watch that over here because I believe the PS5 is region based, or it's not region locked.
No, PS5. All right. The last few things I'm gonna share off real quick. Got this sweet Marvel Vans combo backpack, Spider-Man edition.
That is sick.
Super sweet. But then, like, sometimes you see puzzles, right? So I'm like, all right, I don't know if it has all the pieces, but I have to own the Close Encounters of the Third Kind puzzle.
Oh, I love that. That's the best scene in that movie too.
Right? And then I'm like, oh man, might as well get like an original Star Wars puzzle.
Wow.
And then this last Star Wars puzzle from 1977, baby, and it has a sticker on it, right? And it says the portion of this content in this puzzle does not include these two characters. So it was like a misprint back in the day. It's like a $185 puzzle. Got for 99 cents at the Goodwill.
You never know what you're going to find at the Goodwill, y'all.
Go to the Goodwill unless you're in South Carolina. Anywhere in the radius, then don't go to it because I don't want you to take all my cool stuff. So those are my finds. And this shirt.
Oh, I did find one other thing. If you look way up there, I now have 2 Titanics on DVD or on VHS. I found a sealed copy this week at a Goodwill with the Paramount sticker still intact.
That's good. That's a good find. Creed, you ever go shopping for cool stuff at the Goodwill or thrift stores? You ever find anything cool? Let me know. Mary found a whole bunch of other stuff too. I just want to do a thrifting stream one time, man, because it's endless the cool stuff that we find at the Goodwill.
We totally
find you a partner that loves to thrift with you. That's the key to life, right there.
Let's see, what else did we? Mandalorian season finale was this week.
Yep. Boring. Boring.
I'd say a lot of people hated it, thought it was boring. I enjoyed it. What I don't like though is I hate when a show ends on a high note. Like that's where the show should end. And now we're still getting a season 4 and more. So that kind of bummed me out. That should have been the ending scene. But so Grogu is now officially Mando's kid. That's really cool. Moff Gideon. I don't think he's dead. I think we'll see him again. Star Wars is mad right now. It is. Mando 3 season 3 is my least favorite out of the 3 seasons, but it still had some cool moments. But yeah. Oh, and a spoiler alert again, the Darksaber is broken. That's dumb as shit.
I do applaud them for one reason only. They could have made 1,000 more. They could do tons more merch for the Darksaber. So they're like, nah, I'm gonna, we want this in the story. We're not keeping it around just to sell a bunch of toys. And they still could. But yeah, I'm like, damn.
Well, they could also rebuild it.
Gus Fring versus Mando. Great Breaking Bad reference, Creed. Great Breaking Bad reference.
That is my favorite performance of his. Yes, Gus is.
That's his best. That's his best.
I was at the Goodwill yesterday looking for some cool props I can use for future vids, and I found a new cool, creepy looking doll.
Oh, Castle Ultra. That's my good buddy from Instagram. Great page. Oh my god, Instagram. The stuff they have on there is insane. Check them out if you're on Instagram. Um, Man, the Goodwill, you can find cool shit like that too. Special projects, like you're not going to pay $30 for something when you can find it 5 at Goodwill because you're going to like twist it and turn it and put clay on it. You know, I found
Exactly.
so much cool stuff. Let's see. I finished School Spirits. That was a pretty good show. I started watching Mrs. Davis, which is a really great Peacock show. If you like off the wall, sort of like crazy, like weird, not quite like Wes Anderson kind of stuff, but just like stuff that doesn't really make sense until it does. That show is really good. Did not get to watch Beau is Afraid. I really wanted to have that on the list. But Evil Dead Rise took precedence over it. The new Tiny Toons trailer looks pretty great. Kick it, everything we love. Bring back the Snorks, baby. Bring back Alf. Let's go way back in the '80s and bring back all this stuff.
Elf is a property I am so surprised has not come back. Guardians 3 looks good. That comes out coming week. I'm so excited. Not this week, next week.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
I am so excited.
If you're in the Walterboro, South Carolina area, stop by the local theater. But unfortunately, I'm going to be gone all next week to Las Vegas. No, it's not a brag. It's just like I'm very excited. It's a work trip, but CinemaCon is happening at the same time. So that's where they're going to show The Flash. And I was telling Nerdy Dustin that I might just try to sneak into that son of a bitch. And then just, what are they going to do? Kick me out? It's like legitimately, like, I want to try at least to like plant up and see Ben Affleck walk by and just say, "Hey Ben, I love you," and he turns to me, he's like, "Noah, you know what? I love you too." And then
I didn't want to hurt Noah's feelings, and I wanted him to live in paradise because I love him. But unfortunately, he will not be able to sneak into the Flash movie.
Bet me I won't, baby.
Going to screenings it's a process. You can't just walk into those. Flash looks great. Could save comic book movie.
It could.
Could live stream from Vegas. I say do it.
All right, down right outside Caesar's Palace as the whole CinemaCon is going down.
I was gonna say we definitely should live stream still.
Damn straight.
All right, y'all. That's been our week. I think now we're gonna jump into some questions. If you have any movie questions or questions in general in the comments,
put them in the chat.
Put
them in the chat, baby.
Them. All right, Noah. These are movie-related questions. They're very random. Let's jump into them. Grossest film you've ever seen?
Cannibal Holocaust, or the Serbian film, or maybe even Blood Diner. Human Centipede 3.
I miss it when you guys were together. We'll be back together. Thank you for saying that.
We want to at least be together virtually. But yeah, I miss it. Serbian
film.
What's
up, Chef Matt?
I've not forgotten about you, Matt. Matt wants to do a live stream. I've just been my work day's been last couple days been crazy. He wanted last time I live streams. But yeah, next time we do a live stream, Matt, you'll be on it with us. That'd be fun.
Grossest film I've ever seen. Probably Cannibal Holocaust, or I know you said Human Centipede 3. Yeah. I still think the first Human Centipede, the shock value when I first saw that was pretty nuts. Same with Hostel, the first Hostel when she gets her eyeball. I'm gonna go with Cannibal Holocaust. It was probably the grossest.
What's the grossest non-horror movie?
It's a gross. That movie is pretty.
That Garbage Pail Kids movie is pretty
gross. Probably a comedy where they eat something disgusting. No, hands down. Jackass, the movie. I think it was the second or third one. It's the final stunt where Steve-O is in the porta potty and it gets launched, and the thing is full of shit. That is the grossest thing I think.
It's not human shit. It's dog shit.
regardless, it's shit, and I don't want to see.
But speaking of real shit and eating shit, pink flamingos where Divine eats that real dog shit. It was also pretty gross.
I was gonna say Pink Flamingos. Yes, that is John Waters' masterpiece. Is also very disgusting. Does Two Girls One Cup count? Yes, it does.
Hey, that's a deep cut right there. That's like the Wild Wild West of internet days, baby.
I was gonna say that was back in the day when we would all sit around and purposely look up the sickest shit we could find online, like donkey shows, uh, like Faces of Death, things like that was the heyday of the internet.
You know they're making a new Faces of Death.
Wow, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. All right, favorite. Oh, here's a favorite underrated Mark Wahlberg film.
The Happening, and let me tell you why. No, get out of here.
I was just about to be explain that.
Whole life of that one. Well, hey, then keep on going. I don't most underrated Mark Wahlberg movie. Oh my god, I don't know. I like
I would say
Daddy's Home 2.
Actually, you know what? I like those movies. Yeah,
I do too. Uncharted. Creed says Uncharted. Yeah, because people didn't like him in that. I can tell you my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie.
What's that? Boogie
See
Nights?
if you can guess it.
Boogie
What?
Nights. Boogie Nights.
It's Boogie Nights. Obviously, it's Boogie Nights.
My favorite, and I think his most underrated, is Fear. He is so fucking good in Fear.
That's early in his career too.
Very early. I feel like that was like he was still Marky Mark.
How about this? I got a question for you. Let's do it. It's not a new thing. Most underrated Robert De Niro performance.
Robert De Niro. Oh, probably Cape Fear. That's a good. No, I don't know if that's underrated though.
I think so.
They even teach Cape Fear in film school. Like I don't know if it's that underrated.
A lot of people, if you said Cape Fear, no one would know what that would know what that is.
I don't know. All his shit's so good. Or a lot of his newer stuff, especially his comedies, are pretty bad. You know, I'm gonna go with probably Meet the Parents. It's not talked about anymore, and he's so damn good in that whole franchise.
I prefer to analyze this.
Oh no! Wag the Dog. Wag the Dog. Was it him and Dustin Hoffman? That's pretty underrated.
Most overrated De Niro performance? The Departed.
Overrated. Oh,
for me, it's The Departed. Irishman. Yeah, I hated that movie.
I don't know. Most overrated. The Godfather 2.
Whoa! He's dropping bombs. He means it too. Don't let the laughing fool you. He really means that.
I don't.
Bobby, if you're out there, he didn't mean it.
That's like the heyday of De Niro. We got like Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, like just all the good shit. All right, best. Oh, here's a good one. Best underrated comic book film.
Unbreakable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Unbreakable by far, all day long, every day.
Underrated. I'm gonna go with either Road to Perdition or History of Violence.
That's very highly rated. Road to Perdition is like won awards and shit.
When I think underrated, I think of films that no one talks about, no one really knows what I'm talking about. Virus, like we brought that up on a stream a couple weeks back. Nobody knows what Virus is, and it blows my mind.
I do
because it's so good.
You need to say Mystery Men and just move on.
No, that's the most overrated comic book. Watchmen director's cut. Well, that's my favorite comic book movie of all time.
The Mask is also very underrated as a comic book movie.
Underrated? I don't know. The Mask is pretty popular.
The Son of the Mask. What did I say? No,
The Son of the Mask is the
is a piece of
dumbest.
shit.
That's
Don't
on like
watch
my
it.
top 10 worst movies of all time.
Don't even watch it, man.
Um,
Jamie Kennedy, what are you even doing?
oh, here's a good one. Best foreign horror film.
Best foreign horror film. Train to Busan.
Oh yeah, that would be yeah. He's right. I was gonna say Mommy, but yeah, no, that because that's also like the best zombie movie of all time.
Train to Busan, baby, all day
If
long.
you've never seen that film,
Watch it.
highly recommend it.
Watch it
Highly
before the American remake comes out. Watch it before the American remake comes out and we ruin it and water it down.
I was gonna say that they're gonna ruin the shit out of that movie.
I like spices. I'm not just a vanilla person.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I want
Here we go.
spicy
Here we
things.
go. Oh wait, I like that underrated horror franchise, Hellraiser. 100% Hellraiser.
Underrated? That's not underrated.
Hellraiser.
I was gonna say Puppet Master. That's underrated.
That's underrated. Yes, yes. All right, no, I got one for you. This isn't on the list. Greatest horror film that America has taken and redone. So you have
Greatest. Oh God, this is
Ring, Pulse,
Grimmer
the
Guy's good. I like that.
yeah.
I don't know because I much prefer. I guess just the Ring, the original Ring. I hated all the other Ring 2 and Rings, and then The Grudge was dog crap. Yeah, Ring. But I prefer Ring Goo, baby. If you're gonna watch a horror
Yeah,
movie,
if you're gonna watch any of those movies, please watch the foreign ones, especially Pulse. They literally ruined the fuck out of that movie when they made it in American.
And Suspiria, all those Dario Argento, all the Italians. I tell you, Italian filmmakers do not get enough credit for Westerns or horror. Are you talking about underrated? That whole culture is underrated.
Spaghetti Westerns are my favorite. I mean, that's just, 100%. 100%. Let's see here. Here we go.
Worst American remake of a foreign film. Worst American remake of a foreign film.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna go with Pulse because to me the American version is fucking unwatchable. It's that bad. That's my answer.
Oh my God, that's tough. There's been like so many. So many. I can't think of one off the top of my head, Matt. What about you? Let us know in the comments below.
All right, Noah. What is your?
Oh boy, God, yes. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, yes. The American version is nowhere near as good as the Japanese version, but I still like the American one for what it is.
I know why you like
it. All right, Noah. What is your favorite Kurt Russell film of all time?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Ooh,
easiest question I'll answer. Easiest question I'll answer all day. All day.
That's so good. Mine's probably 300. Are you talking about underrated comic book films? Because that was pretty overrated, in my opinion. It's still a great movie, but my favorite Kurt Russell film of all time is Tango and Cash, hands down. I love it. I love that shit so much. What's an overrated what's an underrated Kurt Russell film?
Death Proof.
Those are underrated. I'm gonna go with Breakdown. That's definitely underrated. I hate that people don't even know what that movie is. It makes me sad. All right.
I do love Death Proof and Planet Terror, the whole Grindhouse double feature.
Oh, this was a question we got. We didn't end up answering. Underrated Kurt Russell, Big Trouble. Who's the best, baby? Who is the best musician turned actor, or vice versa?
Oh, I love that question. Oh my God.
Best.
You go first, Neri Dustin. I'll do both ways. I'll do it both ways. That's weird to say, but
best musician turned Um, I don't even. I'll tell you the worst is, which breaks my heart because he's my favorite singer of all time, but Bob Dylan is a fucking terrible actor. I don't know it going the other way. I don't know. Lady Gaga was phenomenal in
Now you're getting somewhere. Now
yeah,
you're
I'll go
cranking
with
on
Lady Gaga.
you're cranking on all cylinders here.
Yeah.
Um, for me, the worst is Elvis. Elvis was the worst singer turned actor. He just what a big disappointment. Lady Gaga, Jamie Foxx, he took mine. Yeah, Jamie Foxx is the best musician turned actor, in my opinion. Bar
Uh I think Jamie Foxx was an actor before he was a musician.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I'm gonna say. Actor turned musician. That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, he was both.
Um
If you listen to his book, he loved music just as much as he loved acting, and comedy.
I'll
Lady
tell you
Gaga is a good one. Prince, no, the one movie he was in. Um,
I wish
Jared
Jared
Leto.
Leto yeah.
He is a
Um
band. Yeah. David Bowie for me also is a
yeah.
fantastic actor. I
Yeah.
think that I love a lot of Bowie's roles, so I think he's way up there for me too. Um, I love Tupac in Nothing But Trouble. So
Oh my god, dude.
he
Yes,
didn't
I
do
say
nothing.
this all the time. The Tupac should have been an actor. He just should have been an actor. I love his music, but that motherfucker was born to be an actor. Um, yeah.
Who's music? I don't know. I also I don't know if they've made it, but there's a lot of actors I like their voices. So like Jeremy Renner, fantastic musician. I don't know if he'll ever make it. I actually have also I have a Robert Downey Jr. CD of one of his music CDs. Very great musician. I don't think he'll ever make it as that.
A lot of those God, Bruce Willis, um Kevin Bacon, Ethan Hawke, all
I
these guys have bands and they're fantastic.
George Lucas really wanted Tupac to play Mace Windu. Oh my God, I wish that happened.
That would have been
Fuck you, Suge Knight. Fuck you,
fantastic.
Suge Knight. I know you did
For
it.
real. For
Um,
real.
I take mine back. Greatest actor who ever turned into a musician. He was also the best person to ever play Nick Fury.
Oh, poor David Hasselhoff.
No, not unless you're in Germany, and then it's like no one hassles the Hoff, baby. Not over there in Germany.
No. You know who else is a really good singer? Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah, and Shatner.
I listen. I'm not kidding. It's on like 5 playlists. I listen to Leonard's song Bilbo Baggins all the time. Your son's namesake is a hell of a singer too. Oh yeah, Jensen Ackles. Holy shit. I love when he sings old rock. When he starts singing like Alabama or Leonard Skinner, I just pass out.
There's several of the cast of Supernatural that's got great voices. In fact, they have like a band. They always play music together.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Okay. So this was a question we were asked. We didn't get to it because it's good. It's we. I don't know. What's a movie that defines Gen X? And then what's a movie that defines millennials?
I don't know. Defines. I I I think '90s movies just were the last movies that defined. I mean, if you want to, American Pie for whatever Gen X, right, or
Oh,
millennials.
oh,
I don't know the cutoff. Damn it. Um, I think American Pie is a movie that fits into one of them. Um, I don't know. That's a hard ass question. I can tell you what defined the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, but I can't tell you what defines.
I think that's I think that's why this question was so hard because it's I don't know. I guess with I guess Reality Bites is a good Mallrats are prime movies that define that generation. Um,
That's
millennial, our
millennial.
generation.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. When's the cutoff, man? Apparently, technically, I'm a millennial. I was born in '83.
So millennials are 84 to 2000, I think.
So we get
Somewhere. Yeah, it's if you're 80s, if you're late 80s, 90s, or early 2000s, you're a millennial.
Let's just say monkey bone and call it a day. So
There you go.
monkey bone.
But American Pie, and no, hit it on that. That movie defines our generation. Yes,
American Pie. Empire Records also great. I love Empire Records.
Empire Records also defines our generation for sure. Actually, no. Empire Records would define Gen X more than it would, I think, us. Anyway, what's I don't know that. No, well, best Star Trek film.
The Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath of Khan. Oh, I'm gonna go with Voyage Home.
Do you like whales?
No, so when I think of that movie, it's just a really like good movie in general, not even being Star Wars or Star Trek. I just offended a bunch of people. I'm sorry.
Ooh, he lit the fire back again. The fire died down between the Trekkies and the Star Wars fans, and he just lit it back up.
But no, Voyage Home. It's so well acted, so well directed. It's got a great story. It's got a great message. Special effects are amazing. That's probably my favorite Star Trek film. Wrath of Khan's good too.
What's your favorite Tom Hanks directorial movie? What's your favorite movie that Tom Hanks directed?
He directed? Shit, I don't know what he's directed off the top of my head.
That Thing You Do, baby. That Thing You Do.
Oh, he did direct that. Yes,
he sure did. So good.
I was still thinking that's a really good movie, and it's underrated as all hell. Noah has left us. What happened?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Your screen is black. How'd you do that?
I don't know. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you.
Let me see if I can flip the camera around. Hold on.
We don't know what happened. I'm talking to a ghost now, y'all.
I'm still here. I'm not dead.
It is wild. If you go off of social media for like a week, you start getting messages if you're still alive. It's crazy.
I'm still here. Am I just a black screen?
It's just a black screen. Just a black screen. Is it a black screen for everybody else, or can y'all see Noah?
Probably. Am I haunted? Am I haunted? Is that what's going on?
I don't know. We'll just roll with it. We'll roll with it, y'all.
Yeah, we'll just roll with it. Shit.
All right, Noah. What's the best rom-com?
The best rom-com is Love Actually.
I think it's When Harry Met Sally.
I'll have what she's having.
What's your favorite black screen? Yeah, so everybody's saying you're having a black screen. So,
well, I'll see if I can fix it. Hold up.
He's gone, y'all. He just disappeared. He teleported. He went back to Enterprise.
I did. ET phone home or whatever the hell they say. When Harry Met Sally, best rom-com. Okay.
I think so. Or like You've Got Mail. It's really good. Speaking of Tom Hanks.
Sleepless in Seattle is better than You've Got Mail.
I was going to say Sleepless in Seattle is, that's that movie. God, I don't know what it is. I can't watch that movie and not cry.
It's a tearjerker.
It really is.
It's jerking your tears off, you know?
It's
jerking your tears off.
It's so depressing. All right, well, Noah's figuring that out. No, what's your favorite horror film with a clown or with clowns?
Man, there's not that many. You know what I'm saying? There's not.
Surprisingly, there's a lot.
Well, like I get, there's only two camps really. If you provide a third camp, I'll be 100% cool with it. But you got of course the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which I used to love so much before everyone and their brother in the entire store of Spirit Halloween. Best fight movie that isn't Rocky. Oh my God, it's gonna be Highlander for me. Oh, Without Weapons.
Well, he said Rocky, so
Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Bloodsport.
Yeah. Bloodsport.
The Kumite, baby. Watch Bloodsport. I would love to do a watch party where we're just watching Bloodsport. Come on now.
Dude, you had me. I will watch that movie all the time. Yes, Bloodsport. Name one horror movie villain or main character that you relate to.
Ooh, that's a great one.
That I relate to. I guess my humor. Chucky.
Okay.
I guess because he's witty, has a lot of one-liners. I'll go with
Dracula, babe. Dracula. For me, it's
Dracula.
Dracula.
My favorite movie with a clown is, you know what? It was Tim Curry. It was like,
Of
but
course, yeah.
even though that's more of a mini series than just a falling from, but you know what? I love Terrifier 2 so fucking much.
It's the third camp. It's Terrifier. It's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's it. Um, my answer is Poltergeist.
Poltergeist does have a clown in it. Both.
Yes, it does.
Even the remake. There is
I kind of relate to. I'm thinking more of this horror thing. I also kind of relate to like Norman Bates, but not all the way because I'm in the hotel business.
It's
Me and
so
him
weird
have-
that
Me and
your
him have that
screen-
in common.
Well, hold on now. On your end, is your screen black?
No, it's got just. I guess whatever happened to my stream, it just got me as a fixed. I'm just looking at myself with dead eyes. But you're animated. You're going.
Oh, okay. I also I love Mark Holton and Gacy. He's fantastic in that.
Good choice. Good choice. Good choice.
But yeah, I'm gonna go with Terrifier 2. That's my new favorite movie with a clown. All right, let's see here. We did that. Okay. Here's a good one. What is an underrated Ethan Hawke movie?
Gattaca.
Yes, 1000%.
Gattaca.
Gattaca. That's a good one. Damn, that's a good one. Also, how that hasn't been remade 1,000 times blows my mind.
I'm glad that it has not been remade.
Gattaca's I'm gonna go. Adopt a Highway is really good. Not many people know about that one. But yeah, Gattaca. Damn, I'm gonna go with Gattaca. That's
Gattaca. All right. And also for me, yeah, I'll go with Gattaca. I can name a couple more, but I think that's like probably high on the list.
I also
Dead Poet Society. Okay.
Oh, that's a good
see
one. You. Explorers is underrated. Not many people talk about it. They don't. I really love Ethan Hawke in the remake to Assault on Precinct 13. I think he's so fantastic in that film.
Once you say that, you're most underrated.
No, I don't think it's his most underrated. All right, best animated film. So this could be anything that's animated.
Fritz the Cat. Let me tell you why.
Okay, let's do a deep dive. Let's go.
Oh no, Fritz the Cat is just animated like cartoon porno. It's one of the earliest ones. So no, best animated movie of all time for me is gonna have to be Rockadoodle.
You laugh, but that's a good pick.
Rockadoodle, baby. I tell you. Fern Gully. They just keep coming, man. Like my favorite animated movies are not Disney animated movies. I prefer Don Bluth all day long. Secret of the Nim. Take it all back. Secret of the Nim is my favorite animated movie of all time.
So not The Last Unicorn?
That one's all right, but it's no Secret of the Nim, baby. No Secret of the Nim.
Mine will always be Princess Mononoke.
Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt's really
Princess
good.
Mononoke. Very good choice.
It's really good. Akira is really good.
Yeah, Akira is good.
But yeah, The Secret of Nim is Five-O Goes West.
Five-O Goes West.
Oh,
I prefer American Tail over Five-O Goes West, but I do like Five-O Goes West. I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. All Dogs Go to Heaven.
That's a good. The first Land Before Time might be my favorite animated film.
Ooh, yes.
That Steven Spielberg brought us magic once again with that film. Also, fun fact: The Land Before Time was one of the first VHS movies.
I'm so jealous, Matt.
Oh,
so jealous.
That's sweet. Where am I here? Okay, okay. Last one. You got to pick between the two of them. So you can only watch one of these person's movies for all time, and you can't watch the other one. So any movie they're together in obviously is out. But Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt?
Tom Cruise all day long.
Same.
All
Same.
day. That's not even a question, man. It's gonna be Tom Cruise.
Same. I will miss not being able to watch Fight Club for the rest of my life, but I don't know if I could go without seeing The Firm or the first Mission Impossible or Eyes Wide Shut, Vanilla Sky. Like Tom Cruise just has.
How
I don't
about
know.
this? Let's do this. Underrated Tom Cruise and underrated Brad Pitt movies.
Ooh. Underrated Brad Pitt movie. California. It's definitely underrated. Deadpool 2.
That's highly rated.
That was a joke. Yeah, I'll go with California with Brad Pitt. With Tom Cruise, oh shit, I guess Far and Away, which is depressing that people don't even know what that is because it's so damn good.
Collateral, excellent choice. Speaking of Jamie Foxx, Collateral is so
Yes,
good.
Collateral's so fucking good. Oh no. Legends of the Fall is by far, I think, or Meet Joe Black. Those two movies, I hate that no one talks about them anymore because they're so fucking good.
For me, underrated Brad Pitt, A River Runs Through It.
Yes.
If you've ever wanted to ever go fly fishing or just be fishing or anything like that, or have a brother, A River Runs Through It is underrated. And for me, it's Legend. Tom Cruise. Legend.
Ooh, that's it's crazy that doesn't get talked about more.
Everyone just hyper focuses on Tim Curry's darkness character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everyone forgets that Tom Cruise was in that movie. That's a Ridley Scott film.
That is
for real. Everyone talks about aliens and everything else. No one talks about Legend.
No one talks about Legend. Damn, that's a good River Runs Through It. That came out right along. That was peak Brad Pitt because it says about the same time Legends of the Fall came out.
Yeah.
It's such a good. I could do a whole stream where we just talk about underrated movies.
That's the topic of next week.
There we go.
And they'll give us time to come up with a list, and they'll come up. And you guys watching the chat, you guys also come up with your list of underrated movies so that we can talk and compare for the next live stream.
Underrated Jack Black film, High Fidelity.
All of his movies are highly rated. Nacho Libre, man. No one talks about Nacho Libre.
So I don't hate Nacho, but it is my least favorite Jack Black movie.
How is it your least favorite, man?
If that's my least favorite, that just means his filmography is insane.
True. That's true.
Like School of Rock isn't even in my top 10 Jack Black movies. That's how good his filmography is.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy to even think about. My favorite Jack Black movie is The Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, that's probably it's up there for me. Oh yeah, that movie's so good.
You know what? Kevin Smith needs to put Jack Black in one of his movies.
I'm really surprised that they haven't done something together. That's kind of weird, actually.
That would be a great. That's a good mix, and that's another great topic too. Is historic filmmakers. Which character wins in a hand-to-hand combat? Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon, or Black Mamba? Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Bruce Lee.
I'm gonna go with Black Mamba. I don't know if Bruce Lee or even his character in the movie would kill a woman, but I know for damn sure that Black Mamba would kill anybody.
I think if they're in a movie and it's written that way, I don't know. Bruce Lee. Yeah, I'm just always gonna go with Bruce Lee in a fight. I mean, the dude was amazing. I mean, he could kill you with a finger.
Water killed Bruce Lee.
Do you say water killed Bruce Lee?
Yeah. Do you know that?
Yeah. Okay.
He died from drinking too much water.
Weird, because I thought Bruce Lee was murdered.
No, his son was Brandon.
And Bruce Lee was. Oh, I should look that up.
Bruce Lee was not murdered. Look that shit up right now.
I feel like he was murdered by the Triad.
No, he wasn't murdered.
I can't look it up because we're streaming. I'll look it up afterwards, and
we'll drink too much water.
We'll talk about it next week. And yes, you can die from drinking too much water. That is the thing.
Ask Bruce Lee.
I can't because he's dead because he was murdered by the
Seance. Seance. That's a great movie. That's a movie that needs to happen. All these seance and ghost movies. Someone needs to try to like contact the spirit of Bruce Lee.
Dude, me and Tyler was talking about this the other day that like because of AI, you're gonna be able to you can make a Bruce Lee movie with Bruce Lee now.
Water.
It's wild. Black Mamba versus water.
Water all day long.
Water's gonna kill everybody. There's no man. Well, y'all, I think we're gonna wrap the stream up. Thank you for joining us. Let us know in the comments, or just let us know in general, if you like the stream. Died from allergic reaction. That makes more sense. From poison. From poison.
To water.
Actually, I don't even think it was the Triad. I think it was the Yakuza. I don't know. Anyway, where was it? Anyway, let us know if you like the streams being during the day or if you want us to go back to night. Because I don't know. We'll figure that out. But hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of our videos. Y'all keep being nerdy. Definitely send us questions too if you want answered during our lives as well. And the black screen, you got anything to say? Oh, I think Noah's gone, y'all.
No, I'm here. Okay. I'm not anywhere. I'm right here.
Awesome.
Thank you, Castle Ultra. Thank you.
Awesome.
Always breaking from reality. We broke from reality so hard that I broke my screen. He did. I'm naked right now, so you don't even know.
It would be really funny if the screen came back on and you were.
Hey, get ready to laugh your asses off then. No, we'll see you on the next video. Make sure you check out our content. And hey, guys, please share this around with your friends. If you like this, we're so freaking close. You don't know how. You can't even see me right now. I'm crying. We're so close to being YouTube partner. We just need like 400 more watch hours. So share our videos around to the people that you love. You got a mailman? Share it to him. You got a snail man? Share it to him. You got a great Aunt Sharon who doesn't watch anything but soap operas? Be like, Sharon, you cranky old bitch. You're going to be watching this instead. Share it. Sharing is caring.
All right, y'all. Keep that finger on that Geek Pulse. Keep being nerdy. And we'll see you in the next live stream.
Later.